So in March of 1888, the teenage Winston Churchill stepped foot into the prestigious boys' school of Harrow, England, confident to take entrance examinations. But as Churchill took his seat, he became utterly disheartened as he discovered an unexpected emphasis on languages, not on history and geography as he had studied. His mind went blank, and except for writing his name on the page, Churchill sat silently for 2 hours, failing to answer a single question. This is the opening anecdote from Stephen Brundage's article titled Fooled by Fluency. Although the article is aimed at learning for music students, I found it completely relevant to the cooking classes that I teach. So the article addresses the learning concept known as the fluency illusion. And this is when we think we know something better than we really do, believing that we have mastered the subject when really we only have a superficial understanding. The article quotes from Daniel Kahneman from his book Thinking Fast and Slow, and it revolves around the processing of motor skills. System 1 operates automatically and quickly with little or no effort and no sense of voluntary control. It's comparable to the autonomous stage of learning. This is where we are doing, or we are doers. System 2 allocates attention to the effortful mental activities that demand it, much like the cognitive stage. In other words, being a thinker. So, as educators and learners, our job is to move from being a doer to becoming a thinker. The article addresses 3 ways of combating fluency illusion in the classroom. First is metacognition. We fight this by using active learning strategies to get students thinking about thinking. Self-evaluation is key. We're connecting what the body is doing with what the mind knows the body to be doing. And I already use this in the kitchen. When students are preparing sauces such as hollandaise, I ask them to describe what emulsification is and to walk me through the processes of making the sauce, not just doing it. The second title for combating fluency illusion in the classroom is spacing effect. And this is avoiding large chunks of instruction or information. For example, limit lecture times to 20 minutes with a 5-minute break to reset active learning. Research has shown that intervals of learning time produce optimal results. And in the kitchen, I always try to present information in digestible blocks with discussions and feedback from students. I never try to give too much lecturing at a time. Finally, we're going to talk about interleaving. And this is alternating learning topics to continually reignite the cognitive stages of learning. Vary the tone and the delivery style to draw in attention and engage learning. Long durations of repeating limited material tend to generate mostly short-term muscle memory, which has the effect of creating the illusion of mastery. I also try to break up my lecture times with humor, stories, and videos, and by often changing the subject. Finally, a quote from Daniel Boorstin. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. So, although this article was fairly short, it included many references to source material. I was able to look up and read some of the sources from Vancouver Community College's library as well. Much of the information corresponded to the material in the textbook for this class. Thank you for watching.